Have you ever heard someone say, I think I like him, but I know that when he gets married, he doesn't want his wife to work, so he's not for me? Or a man who says, I don't know about her, I like her, but she seems to be a little high maintenance, so I think I'll leave her alone. We tend to pick people who may be in alignment with our own lifestyle that we see and we live day to day because that's realistic, it makes sense. Somehow we don't do this with online relationships. What happens is that we'll choose people that we know we cannot even afford to build a relationship with. Example, if you live in New Jersey and she lives in Louisiana and you know you cannot afford to go to Louisiana multiple times to meet her and her family, she is not in your budget. This is not someone that you should even pursue a relationship with. It's not realistic. Online does not mean that you dismiss the basic standards for due diligence. You still have duties and obligations to fill. You still need to see, to smell, and to meet the person, to meet who they really are. Their Skype profile or their Skype presentation, this is not who they are in real life. And I have heard people say to me, oh, yes, I know him. He showed me his entire house. Did he show you those beer cans he had in the corner? Did she show you that stack of unpaid bills she had on the kitchen table? Do you see that pile of moldy laundry over in the corner? People are not always good self-reporters. And when you are willing to have an online relationship, you are even at greater risk of this happening to you. Now that the next thing this takes you to is the emotional deficit. Now here you are, you've been talking to this person for 6, 7, 8 months, you still haven't met them, you want to get married, and you're frustrated. You feel like you've wasted your time, and truthfully, you probably have, because the two of you were never really going to able to implement this. No one talked about it, because if you did talk about it, you might really have to accept that what I'm saying is true. The other thing about this type of person, they are great event planners. Oh, he will help you plan that wedding. He may even send you links to venues and locations in your city. She may tell you what type of budget it is that she needs. The two of you will pick out colors together. He'll tell you about his friends that he's going to invite. It is a wonderful production that never takes place. These people should probably work as event planners. They are good at it, and you fall for it because it sounds so good, and it is exactly what you want. And it leads to another deficit. If you cannot fulfill the financial and the emotional, you know you can't do the spiritual. These two fall under that umbrella. Here we have the greatest shortfall of all. And what we do is we try to pay this deficit with a loan. And what we offer up for the loan is ourselves. We self-sacrifice. Well, I'm willing to try anyway. I'll see what I can do to just cover whatever cost is owed, to just fill in the gaps for what he isn't and for what I'm not. And we just going to try, when you know that neither of you can pay this invoice. And when God sends an invoice, it has to be paid in full. And marriage has a budget to it. It has a beautiful, healthy, balanced budget. And it has some requirements. You can't put it on layaway.